Welcome to the top 20 headlines at Westferry Times. The UK faces 3 days of snow with severe travel disruptions, school closures, power cuts, and flooding risks. Up to 30 centimetres expected in high-altitude regions. Torrential rain and flooding in northwest England caused major incidents, displacing 400 Meadow Mill residents and 500 hotel guests in Manchester, with trains cancelled and cars abandoned. Northern Ireland's health story in 2024 featured powerful testimonies during the UK COVID-19 inquiry, a cervical screening scandal, milestone hospital waiting lists, and debates on assisted dying legislation. Police are looking for 19 individuals linked to pre-match violence before the Celtic vs Rangers Scottish League Cup final. Social media footage showed chaotic scenes with flares and clashes. The closure of the Moon on Womanby Street has sparked calls to safeguard Cardiff's music scene, with the city's grassroots venues facing increasing challenges despite efforts to protect them. Bradford, as the UK City of Culture for 2025, seeks to change its image and win over local skeptics, starting with the radio play Bilal and Ted's Bradfordian Adventure by Nick Ahod. From January 1, 2025, the UK authorities, through the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency (MHRA), will regain full responsibility for regulating medicines in Northern Ireland under the Windsor Framework. Scotland has increasingly become a preferred location for Hollywood productions, with blockbuster films like Twisters and TV series like Frankenstein using its cities as backdrops. NHS figures show a record rise in early-stage cancer diagnoses, with 58.7% of cases detected at stages 1 and 2, improving survival chances. Thousands of children in Gaza, like the Mosri cousins, have been separated from their families due to bombings. Despite efforts, only 63 have been reunited. As Russia gains ground in eastern Ukraine, the conflict intensifies. President Putin notes daily changes, while civilians flee, awaiting an uncertain end to the war. BYD saw a significant sales boost in December, selling 207,734 EVs and reaching 1.76 million units in 2024. The company is closing the gap with Tesla, maintaining strong competition. A high-speed attack on New Year's Day in New Orleans killed 15, injuring others. The assailant, identified as Shamsuddin Jabbar, was shot by police. The FBI investigates the incident as terrorism with links to ISIS. Ken Okorafor, at 60, achieved his childhood dream of becoming a leopard slayer in Oguta, Nigeria, a prestigious title once earned by hunting leopards, now a rare tradition. Investigators have extracted data from the cockpit voice recorder of the Jeju airplane crash, which will be converted into an audio file. A flight data recorder will be analyzed in the US. A gunman killed 10 people, including 2 children, in southern Montenegro on Wednesday after a dispute at a restaurant. The attacker later took his own life. National mourning declared. Hundreds of anti-Israel demonstrators gathered at New York's Times Square, calling for an Intifada revolution, waving Palestinian flags, and chanting slogans following a deadly New Orleans car attack. Elon Musk suggested a link between the Las Vegas Cybertruck explosion and New Orleans car ramming attack, both involving vehicles rented from Turo, calling it a possible act of terrorism. Germany's Alexander Zverev, sidelined by an arm injury, saw his team exit the United Cup, while top seeds USA triumphed over China. Elena Rybakina's Kazakhstan knocked out Germany. Gautam Gambhir addressed reports of unrest in the Indian dressing room, stating that discussions should remain private. He criticized players using natural game as an excuse and emphasized performance. Thank you for watching Westferry Times. Stay informed, stay ahead.